Hey guys, my name is Cassandra, and today in this video, I am going to be sharing with you. I get so many questions on this, you guys. I post usually monthly grocery hauls and bi-monthly grocery hauls, and people always, every video, at least a few people, comment, how do I keep my fruits and vegetables fresh or my meats fresh and last for the whole month? And so that's what I'm going to be sharing with you in this video, how I keep my fruits and vegetables and meats fresh for the whole month and make them last. But I will tell you that I have 5 or so things, ways that I do that, but this is nothing miraculous. so, funny enough, every time someone would ask me, I was always surprised, like, oh, that's a strange question. I don't know. I don't know why it surprised me so much, but anyway, here we are. I'm going to be sharing with you 5 reasons, so make sure you stay tuned for the whole video so that you hear what things I do to keep all these things fresh. Don't forget to subscribe as well. If you haven't seen my grocery hauls, by the way, I will link them down below. And while you're checking those out, just hit the subscribe button right beside, so that and the little bell as well, so that you can be notified of all my future videos. So let's get started into it. First thing I do to keep my things fresh is I prioritize what we eat. You guys know or might know that we even schedule snacks here, have meal plans for every meal, but also we schedule snacks. And so I prioritize what fruits and vegetables we eat by how quickly they will go bad. For example, I know apples will last me longer than berries will, so I will have my children or me or whoever eat the berries first. And generally, they like the things that will go bad anyway. They get most excited about the melons and the berries and whatever. And so we eat those things first. The things that I know will last us a little longer, like peppers, cucumbers, apples, we will eat later on. Now, there are some things that truly will last me all month. A bag of potatoes will not go bad for me in a month. Carrots, generally, I can keep for a whole month. Apples, I can keep for weeks for sure. I keep them in the fridge, and they will last me, for weeks. If not, they could probably last me months, to be honest. So there are some things, obviously, that last a little longer. And so we choose to eat those things first. The second thing is you need to learn to actually store your fruit and vegetables properly. So for example, I just learned that you're not supposed to put tomatoes in the fridge. They last longer when you keep them out of the fridge. So there are some things that should go in the fridge and some things that shouldn't go in the fridge. So make sure you read up on that, and that will help your produce to stay fresher longer. The third thing is I buy a variety of fresh, canned, and frozen fruits and vegetables. You guys will see that in my grocery hauls. And I do that because when I run out of fresh things, I go to the frozen or the canned stuff. And I know that the health benefits are not as great in the things that are canned and frozen, but I mean, that's fine for me. Like, I would rather have the whole thing organized and out of the way than I would rather worry about, like, everybody getting fresh vegetables and fruit every day. And they still do. It's like I said, like, they'll have an apple, but they might not have 2 or 3 fresh things. They'll have a canned vegetable with dinner and a smoothie for a snack with frozen fruit, right? Like, they're not, I don't feel like, hindered in any way by doing that. Like my children I'm talking about, because that's where people are most thinking about that they need to have good food and stuff. So I will keep applesauce. I will keep, canned, like I said, canned vegetables. We don't really do canned fruit as much, like the sugar syrup fruit, just because, I mean, you might as well give them a donut, like, really. But, I like it. I still get it sometimes. But anyway, so we don't really do canned fruit as much, but definitely applesauce, and then always the frozen fruits and vegetables. The fourth thing is that so when I do my grocery haul, I will show you my groceries, and then I will take all the groceries and I will, so for example, I take the meats and I will package them ready for the freezer. If I buy a bulk thing of beef, I will take the beef, cut it into 4 pieces or whatever, and package it in bags and put it in my freezer. Or maybe if I get something 30% off, I have to cook it first. So I'll cook it and then I'll put it in a bunch of different containers, and I'll have it in my freezer ready to cook for when I have that chicken meal, when I have that sausage meal, whatever. So I take my groceries right away and I freeze them. Meats always. There's really never unfrozen meat in my fridge, like that I've just bought from the store, really. Even hot dogs that can last a month, I still throw them in the freezer. I just don't want to take the chance that something's going to go bad, because I've done that so many times where I've left meat in my freezer, and then say we've had, you know, more leftovers than I thought we would, then the meat goes bad. It's not worth it financially, and it's not, and I feel so bad, especially when it's meat that I know that, I mean, I'm not even that big of an animal fan, but like, I'm like, oh, you know, that's an animal and I just wasted it. Like, it's sick. It's a sick feeling. So anyway, so I freeze meat right away. And the same with fruits and vegetables that you'll see if it's like, you know, they sell like these really big bulked mushrooms or something, okay? I will take that and I will chop it up and I'll prepare it and I will put it in the fridge or freezer, wherever I need to. Freezer is mostly what I'm talking about now, right? And so that even if like I know I'm making chili next week and I have a pepper that's going bad, then I will, or like I buy some clearance peppers or whatever, I'll chop them up and freeze them so that I have them there. It's still like fresh or whatever, and I put them in my recipes later on. So I freeze a lot of stuff, I guess, is my number 4. And my number 5 is, oh shoot, sorry, I got some things confused. Yeah, so 4 and 5 are kind of together. It's more like 4 things, I guess. So that's it, guys. That's how I keep my fruits and vegetables and meats good for a whole month. But I will tell you guys that my grocery hauls are going to change a little bit. I'm going to start to try the Jordan Page style, I think, for a little bit, and not maybe going to one store each, but trying weekly again. And this is why. I have saved a lot of money doing monthly grocery hauls because I am like the worst ever. Every time I go in the grocery store, I just get 100 more things. It's like I'm a food hoarder. Like I'm like, oh no, I need 6 of these things for my storage. Like I don't, right? And so I have a hard time going to grocery stores and not overspending. But I have been overspending anyway. Like I'm still going over my grocery budget, so I need to try something new. And I think I'm going to try this Jordan Page thing, and I will talk to you guys about that when I do my next video. But basically, she does it weekly, and she takes a certain amount, and she does a list of things that she needs and things that she wants. And I think that's where I'm going wrong. I'm writing a list, and I'm getting everything on it, when sometimes I don't need to. If something's not on sale or whatever, sometimes I don't need it. If I write down the things I specifically need for meals, and say I have a snack thing on there that I could just substitute with something else, then I need to start doing more of that and thinking of it more that way. So my grocery hauls are going to change. I'm still going to be posting grocery hauls and food videos, so don't you worry. And those are on Thursdays, by the way, guys, the food videos. Homeschool stuff and Yellowknife stuff is on Monday. Food stuff is on Thursdays. So don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell just in case you forget. But yeah, so I'm still going to be doing videos, but I'm going to be doing them a little bit differently. So to make sure you stay tuned for that. So guys, please comment down below if you have any other tips of how anybody else could keep fruits and vegetables and meats fresh and ready for the whole month, or just like to extend their life. That would be great. I would love to hear any of those cool tips down below. I've read a few, but I would love to know any that you guys have tried and that work for you. Yeah, so definitely leave those down below in the comments, and I think that's it. I'll see you guys in the next video.